near the end of the competition where their degree of difficulty rises dramatically. Now it is Greg Duncan on the far board. Now Duncan on the right. Longtime diver of Purdue, Tyler Downs, an Olympian in the Tokyo Games in the individual 3 meter.
1, 2, 3, go.
That's beautiful. That might be the highest scoring dive of the first round. They were all pretty darn good. If this scores 50 points, you're going to see them pick up a couple of points, even though it was virtually tied going into this first round of the finals.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Tyler Downs does the counting. He's the one that's closest to us and the one that won the individual 3-meter contest in the last trials to make the Olympic team as a teenager. He's 20 years old now, and they are going to score big on this dive. They did this in the preliminaries as well. They took a little bit of a lead after the first 2 rounds, and if you don't think that makes a difference, they were almost tied at the very end. It does make a difference. They can increase their lead even more. They're doing the exact same dive that Quinn Henninger and Andrew Capobianco did, so the judges can compare this right now. Now, that's not one of their best ones. It was just slightly out of timing, but it's still going to score higher than Quentin and Andrew because it wasn't as much dissimilar as Quentin and Andrew's dive was. We see Greg Duncan on the left hit the water a little bit before Tyler Downs, but that is still going to be the highest scoring dive in round 3.
1,
Same dive.
3, go.
Yeah, it's a little more vertical going in the water. It's not necessarily a better dive all the way around, but it is more coordinated. I think it's going to score similar points. Actually, no. That was short of vertical for Greg Duncan, furthest away from us. Let's look what happens. I didn't see this. He unfolds and does not make it to vertical on this side over here. But here's your leaders, Duncan and Downs, doing a dive that got Tyler Downs on the Olympic team and won the trials for him 3 years ago. Yep. They're going to stay in the lead and increase their lead as we watch Olympic champion David Bodaya, the last Olympic champion for the United States, on the 10-meter platform in 2012. Pretty dive, a little bobble in the feet, but what a pretty dive and a tough dive. Look how hot they are once again. The power. They need 8.5s on this dive,
1, 2, 3, go.
which is not a tall order for them. I think it's going to be close.
Whoa.
I think they're going to get a lot of 8s. I don't know if they'll get enough 8.5s. That's the question. 809.04 is the total. They did it. They did it.
By 2 points. By 2 points, Duncan